Hi all, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Let's start rebuilding work using UiPath. In today's session, we are going to discuss about document understanding. So let me understand what is the main usage of a document understanding and why it has been used actually. So it is very hard to extract the data from the PDF, right? So it will be like how actually everyone will be using. So they used to capture some team, separate team will be there to capture the data from the document, and they used to push the data into the Excel. From the Excel, the decide team will push the data into the decide format. Likewise, there will be a human intervention required to extract the data from the PDF since they have a different structure, which may be like semi-structured, like a structured, like a digitalized document, non-digital document. Likewise, there are several types of documents which you are facing in a day-to-day lives actually. So to overcome these struggles, UiPath has offered a service which is named as Document Understanding, so which help you to extract the data from a digitalized document. It may be non-digitalized, structured, or semi-structured. So it will be main useful to capture the data from the desired document types. So basically like UiPath Document Understanding course which help you to teach the UiPath Studio and the robot to extract and interpret the information in the document. So you can see like a document understanding utilizes RPA, optical character recognition, ML skills. So these are like the skills which has been used as a framework in a document understanding. And the steps involved in the document understandings are load taxonomy, digitalize, classify, and then extract data. So validate and the export. So using document understanding, we can traversal to some other offered service as well. Say like Action Center. So you can create a like particular task if you does not have a confidence when you are extracting data by the robot. So you can do those things. So we can discuss those things later. So first of all, let me very clear with the steps what actually we are going to do in a document understanding, so that we can go ahead and use those steps and apply to automate our document. So first of all, let me understand what mean by taxonomy. So taxonomy is used to create or edit a taxonomy file. So which is a structure we are going to create with the help of Taxonomy Manager. So it may be like, so for an example, so you are working for a ABC company. So under the ABC company, the category may be like a accounting company. So in the accounting, so we'll be managing two file kind of files, right? So for an example, in our organization, we'll be using a claim, right? Claim. So for a claim, so will be someone will be pushing the data as a PDF, someone will be pushing the data as a normal image. So what the claim team will be doing? So they have to open the particular document. They have to examine what are the name of the person, what are the claim amount. So they have to capture these things and they have to put in some Excel or some application tool so that they can approve this thing, right? So we can eliminate this task using the document understanding. So first of all, so we have to identify what we are going to like what kind of document we are going to automate actually. So that will maybe decide in the taxonomy manager. So in taxonomy manager, you have to identify what are fields need to be captured and what are the things need to be captured. You have to define and you have to shape your automation. And digitalize is use OCR engine which help to extract the data from the required document. So and classification, so which helps to classify your document. So it may be like structured or unstructured, what kind of document. So it may be PDF or like an image. So in a classification model, it helps to classify what kind of document it is. And extracts, so it used to extract the data. So what are the fields you have decided in the taxonomy manager. And a validate, so it is like if we need this particular state we can use this. So usually this state will be used in a like a 80-20 condition. So we when we are testing, so you will be using this validation state. Once you are done with the testing by like 20%, then you can comment off this particular part. So actually what actually validation will do, so it helps you to visualize what other thing has been captured by the bot, and it used to showcase you so whether this is correct or not. So you have to evaluate that, so whether the data which is captured by the bot, it is 100% correct or 80% correct. So you have to give the score for it. And export. So basically exports, once we are done with all 5 steps, we have a data set which has the predefined data which we needed. So we can put those data into a different format actually what we needed. So to start this document understanding, so we need a prerequisite. So we need to download these packages so that we can start off. Let me quickly jump back to the UiPath Studio. Let me click on Manage Packages. So we can install the package which I have listed here one by one. Let me click here, let me install this package. So meanwhile, let me install other package as well. We go here, look for this one, install other, yeah, OCR, and then so Omni. So each has its own duty. So meanwhile, it is getting added. So let me explain what are the main things of this particular package. So document understanding ML skill will unlock you the ML activities which are going to use in a particular model. And then so OCR, so it helps to capture the data from the document. So intelligent OCR, it also help you to extract the data. So when you are going to use a document understanding, so you will be using a multiple OCR which is named as Omni OCR, which help to extract the data in a in an exact manner. So this is the Omni OCR will be used in the document understanding framework. Let me go there and let me check whether it got installed or not. It's still loading. Let's wait for a few minutes. Once it got installed, you can see something called here taxonomy. So in using the taxonomy, you have to define your structure. So as we already discussed over here, these are the steps which need to be carried out in the document understanding framework. Will help you to unlock your document as a automated one. I guess it will take time. Let's wait for a few more minutes. So I guess everything is loaded now. So even taxonomy, you can see something called as taxonomy manager is newly added over here, right? So where you are going to define your document structure. So before that, let me go to the project. Let me show the documents which you are going to use in today's session. So these are the two kind of documents which you are going to use. So as of now, we can take only PDFs. So in our upcoming session, so we can check with the two kind of documents. So initially, we can make it a simple document understanding model. So this is my invoice document where I'm going to extract the data, which is provided by the UiPath. So at the end of the session, we'll help you to get this particular PDF as well. So we are going to extract, so the bill to, ship to, and like the amount. So we can capture these data actually. Let me keep it open. Let me go there. Let the taxonomy manager get loaded. Let's get loaded now. So we are going to make a group, and the document type we are going to define each and everything actually here. So let me make the group as ABC company. Okay. Let me click on save. So under the ABC company, you have to categorize. The categories is account team. Okay. Let me save here. So under the account team, so you have to define the document type. So what is the document type? So it is kind of invoice bill, right? Invoices. Just click on save invoices. So what is the field you are going to capture in the particular invoice? So you are going to define those things. So you can add those things one by one. So what are the things you need to get capture on this one? So invoice number, invoice date, PO, and then amount I was going to capture over here. You can make the same name or you can add any name. So that is not an issue. So invoice. So what is the type of the invoice? Will be now number. Click on save, and then add a one more field. So what are the field you are going to capture on next? The date, right? Just add the date and then make the field type as a date, and then PO. So PO is also a number. Just click on field, PO, and then make it as a number. And then so I just need a total, right? So these are the things I'm going to capture over here. Total. Let me check whether any other fields we can capture over there. Okay, let me, yeah. So I guess this will be more enough, right? Perfect. So these are the things we are going to capture. So invoice date, PO, and the total. So perfect. So so you are done with your taxonomy. So what actually I had done till now? So I just created a company name. Okay. So what are the company I was supporting for? Okay. And then so the account. So you are going to create your category. So what are the type of the category? So this is actually a name. So you can make it your naming convention actually you needed. And then so I am just going to evaluate the documents which is in PDF, like kind of an invoice, right? This is kind of an invoice, correct? That's why I just listed the name as an invoice. So you can make your fields what actually you are going to capture from this particular PDF document. So you can name it out it. Okay, so once you are done with each and every steps, you can just click on close. So once you are closed, so you can see something called as some JSON file has been created over there, right? So document processing, it is created, correct? So let me open this. So you can see something called as JSON taxonomy. So what are the field actually you have created in the taxonomy manager? It has created a JSON file. So let me open this one. So I can see each and every field so mentioned over there. So the group name, category name, so what are the fields actually needed? So it has been listed over there. So you can see something called as company name, account. So you can see each and every details over here, right? What are the field actually needed? So each and everything has been listed over there. So automatically, so once you made your taxonomy manager, so it's created a JSON file and stored each and every information over there. So what are the very next step we are going to do? Load taxonomy. So the load taxonomy, what actually it will do? So it help you to load the taxonomy manager fields which are created. So it will help you to get loaded those taxonomy manager field into this particular load taxonomy. So you can create there is no input. So you can make a control K, and you can make your naming convention actually what you needed. So let me name it as taxonomy. Let me remove this T. Yeah, sounds perfect. Click on enter, click on OK. Yeah, I guess sounds perfect, right? So you have created your taxonomy manager. So where you have created your group name, category name, and the document which you are going to extract. You have listed the fields also which you are going to extract, and then you have made a load taxonomy. So these are the steps which help you to create your taxonomy and get loaded your taxonomy. And the next steps will be like digitalizing, classification, extract, validation, and export. These we can see in our next videos. I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.